Today I'm going to get you familiar with your LifeVac on how to use it and answer some of your top questions. LifeVac is a simple airway clearance device that can be used during a choking emergency to remove a choking obstruction. While you can find LifeVac in ambulances and hospitals, the majority of the saves that are reported are from lay people. There are countless reports of parents saving their own children, a colleague saving somebody at work, or a restaurant owner saving one of their own customers. LifeVac is an airway clearance device that can be used when standard BLS protocol have failed. LifeVac is non-invasive, it's manually operated, and it's easily portable. The current interventions revolving around choking emergencies have to do with pushing air that's beneath the choking obstruction up and out of the body, such as the Heimlich maneuver, or pushing into the abdomen to push the object out. Whereas LifeVac is using non-invasive suction to replicate a forced cough to remove that object. Let's jump into the mechanics of how the LifeVac works. Let's talk about how you put on the mask. We don't recommend storing the device with the mask attached because you don't know whether you're going to be helping potentially a child or an adult. When you want to attach the mask, simply place it at the base of the device. Once you meet a slight resistance, give a slight twist, and your device is secure. It's completely normal that a little bit of the stem is still going to be visible. At the bottom of the device, you'll either be able to attach the pediatric mask or the adult mask, depending on who you're helping. As for the device itself, if you look at the bottom, you'll notice a series of vents. These vents are also accompanied with a one-way valve, so that when you push down, the air comes out, but it doesn't allow the air to come back in. And that's why you hear that rattling sound. Then at the top of the device, you have your accordion bellows and your handle. We use these in an accordion-like motion to be able to create that pressure, and it's important to note, because of the help of the one-way valve, when you push down on the victim's airway with your mask, you're not going to push that object further into their airway. All of the air, when we're creating that vacuum, is pushed out the sides of the vents. With a secure seal, you're able to use that vacuum pressure to remove the object from the victim. It's as easy as place, push, pull. When you're finished with your training and you're ready to remove your mask, you're going to grab the mask and gently twist it to remove. Place your thumb on the inside of the mask and your fingers on the outside, gently twist, and remove your mask. Let's practice using the device to create a forceful cough. It's as easy as place, push, pull. To place the device properly on the choking victim, you're going to set the device just over the bridge of the nose and just above the chin. You're going to use a C for your index finger and your thumb, and an E for the rest of your fingers that will fit along their chin. You need to hold this grip for the duration of your time using the device. So we have place, and for push, it's a sharp, short push down, and then it's a sharp pull up to remove the object. It's as easy as place, push, pull. Thus, because LifeVac is accessible and easy to use, there's a growing amount of support around this amazing device. There have been a growing number of peer-reviewed medical studies as well as medical experts that support this device as a safe and effective tool to use during a choking emergency. It's an essential piece of gear for both lay people and first responders to have another piece of gear in their tool belt during a choking-related emergency. As we talked about earlier, LifeVac is meant to be used when standard BLS protocol doesn't work. And in some situations, for somebody who's in a wheelchair, standard BLS protocol isn't possible to be able to assist them. Same thing if there's a pregnant woman, you can't give the Heimlich because you could harm the baby. And so what LifeVac does is it gives everyone a fair chance during a choking emergency to have a positive outcome and to remove that choking obstruction. When using LifeVac during a choking emergency, if you were unsuccessful at removing the object after the first pull, here's two things to take a look at. First, you want to make sure that you had a proper seal. If there's not a proper seal around the victim's airway, you're not going to be able to create the vacuum to create that negative pressure to pull the object out. The second thing is you want to make sure that you're giving short, quick bursts. So not long pull movements. You want to do quick, short bursts to be able to pull that object out. Now let's answer 3 common questions that we get about LifeVac. Can you use LifeVac on yourself? Yes, you can. You just place it over your face and use it the same way. This can be great for people that are living alone, as giving the self Heimlich can be very difficult. The second question is, can you use LifeVac on somebody with a beard? The answer is yes, although it can be more difficult to create a tight seal. There have been reported saves of people rescuing a choking victim who had a beard. And the third question is, can you use LifeVac for a person who's sitting, standing, or laying down? And the answer is yes to all three. There have been reported saves of LifeVac being used for people who are sitting, standing, and laying down. And that's just one more reason that makes this device so powerful and so versatile to have in your tool belt during a choking emergency. And you can save a life.